Well, hey everybody, welcome back to the channel. Well, hey, we're trying to release videos even while I'm on vacation. If everything goes as planned, I'm probably on a cruise ship somewhere over in Europe as this video comes out. But I thought about you guys before I left, and I wanted to make sure you still had content to watch, even though my wife and I are enjoying a vacation. So we're going to continue the Department 56 2025 Halloween and Fall Release Review Series videos. And today we're going to continue to stay on the accessory releases. And this one is a big one. It's a good one. It's one that has been probably sought after for a long time. And this one's called Sized for Surprise. So what does that mean? What is it? It's a replica of one of those gigantic Home Depot 12-foot skeletons that are just the rage throughout most of the United States for sure, right? And so they've made one for Department 56. It's really detailed. It's stationary. It just sort of sits there. It doesn't do anything, but it looks cool, and it relates totally to a kind of our real world theme for Halloween, which is a ginormous skeleton that you put out in your front yard for some of the decoration. This would go great in a couple of different areas. For sure, on Trick or Treat Lane. If you have a Trick or Treat Lane display, this is a must-have for you. If you don't have a Trick or Treat Lane display, and maybe a Manor Row type display, this would also go great, I think, in a fall-themed village, like maybe my fall setup. Those skeletons are just typical large, overdone Halloween decorations, so they could be put just about anywhere and would fit right into your village. And I think it'd be almost maybe not a centerpiece, but certainly an accessory that people would talk about. Like, that is so incredibly cool. Where did you get that? So with that, let's jump in and take a look at this ginormous Sized for Surprise Department 56 release. Okay, as always, we're starting with the box. And again, these boxes are all well done. These are not the boxes that you're used to from last year, the flimsy little boxes or the sleeves that you typically get with some of the older stuff. These boxes are very robust, very thick, very sturdy. I wish all of their boxes had always been this good and of this quality. So, yeah, you're going to be happy with a box on any Department 56 piece you get this year. Trust me, it's a much needed improvement. But this is Sized for Surprise. It is a resin accessory to simulate sort of the 12-foot skeletons that you buy from the Home Depot or wherever your shopping choices may lead you to find one of these things. Here in the States, I'm sure they're popular in other places of the world too, but certainly you see plenty of them here in the United States during Halloween and even Christmas season, with folks putting Santa hats on them and things like that. So that's the box. If you want to buy this new retail in the United States, it's going to set you back $30, which is not too awful bad for a piece like this. Again, it is resin. And when we look at the piece, let's jump over and take a look at it now. I mean, it looks just like it does on the box. It's a ginormous skeleton. And I know it's very hard to see sort of the size of it. So I've put one of those fall trees behind it to let you know kind of how big that stands. And then one of the normal fall trees behind it to let you know how that stands. But what about with like another accessory, like another figure? Let's do that. Let me grab one of those real quick and set that down beside it so you can see how imposing and how large this Sized for Surprise piece actually is. Okay, so that is another little resin accessory piece. I've not done the review on this one yet, but this is a new piece as well for this year. It comes in a set of 3. We're going to see that one here in a few days. Here's a sneak peek though. Look at the size difference on this, right? On how small she is. And she's a normal size Department 56 accessory, a resin piece. And then you've got this towering skeleton, 12-foot simulated height above and beyond what she stands. So if that gives you a clue, and if I were to put a Trick or Treat Lane house out beside this skeleton, you would see that the skeleton is easily as tall as the roof, depending on which building it is, but certainly as high as the roof of the house. So done a pretty good job with the size here. And again, I mean, not a whole lot to see here. We're going to we'll move these trees out of the way and let you kind of take a gander at all sides of this skeleton. But I mean, let's kind of tilt him back and look at the face. I mean, he's well done. It's a very, very well painted and well weathered skeleton. I mean, I don't know that you can see the detail. I'm just trying to get a better angle. I mean, look at let me zoom in just a little bit. And we're looking at the hip bones. And I don't know that the light's not favoring it right now, but it's just so weathered and so, I mean, it looks incredibly realistic as far as like bone. I mean, they're maybe a little bit better of a look, but you can see the weathering into the rib cage, a lot of the browns and sort of the cream color. So just a really, really well done accessory. Incredible paint job on the resin on the bottom, on the base. As you guys always know, I love that piece of it. I will tell you that it's a very thin. I mean, obviously it's a skeleton. He hasn't eaten anything, so he's going to be thin. Just look at the detail on the backbone and the spine there. Very well done. But being so thin, I think this is one you are going to have to be careful with, putting in and out of the box. I mean, I wouldn't, grab this real hard with a lot of pressure just about anywhere. I don't think it's fragile by any stretch of the imagination. I think it's really well done and really well built. But I think as you see some of these pieces like I do each year, you look at some and go, wow, that's going to be tough I got to be really careful putting him in or taking him out of the box. With the review that we did on the Phantom 5, same thing with those guys. They're really well done, but I think they're so fragile that if you're not careful getting them in or out of the box, you could snap one of their arms off or one of their musical instruments off or something. You can't have your mind elsewhere and be in a hurry when you're taking certain pieces like this out of the box. At least that's my opinion. But I don't think it's chintzy made. I think it's really well done. I think it's got an incredible paint job. This is what I like Department 56 for. When they shine, and they shine really hard and really well. And this is one of those pieces that if this is something that you're looking for as an accessory for your Halloween village, you're not going to find anything that's close to this with any other manufacturer in terms of quality and paint job and just the coolness of what you're getting with this piece. And so again, for $30, this is an accessory that I would think if you've got a Halloween village or a fall village with a corn maze or something like that, this is going to be one of your must-have pieces for 2025, I would think. So, not a whole lot to review on this. It's just a stationary accessory piece. It doesn't light up or anything, but imagine what you could do with some LED lights. And you've seen me do that with some other pieces that are static. And you put some LED lights in the ground, you hide a couple of rocks or some bushes around it, and then you throw maybe a purple or an orange or a green light up on him and sort of light him up at night, like you would perhaps in your own front yard to add a little more ambiance and a little more wow factor to this already size for surprise village piece. So there you have it. That's a closer look at the 2025 size for surprise 12-foot tall skeleton. Okay, another quick review on a very cool accessory for 2025. That's size for surprise. Let me know in the comments what you think about this piece. If this is a piece that you're looking to add to your village or your display. Again, this would go great in any fall or Halloween trick-or-treat lane, manor row type fall village, whatever. Or even more cool would be just a vignette with a couple pieces, a couple accessory pieces, or maybe one trick-or-treat lane house with the skeleton in the front yard. There's so many things that you could do with an accessory piece like that. Let me know what you plan on doing with it, or if you plan on getting it at all. Let me know if you don't like it. Let me know what you think in the comments. I'm always interested to see what the popular vote is, if this is a good piece or a bad piece or just a mediocre piece. Don't really care if I have it or not. I always love to hear that. I like it. I'm glad I got it. I think it'll go great just about anywhere I choose to put it in any one of my villages this year. And so we'll see. It'll be a surprise on where I use it, if I use it at all. I don't know. We'll just wait and find out. So, hey, like always, if you've enjoyed this video, make sure you click the like button. And if you haven't subscribed to the channel, please consider doing so. Again, it helps me personally. It helps the channel to grow. And if you know folks that share in the love and passion of this hobby like you and I do, share it with them so they can benefit from seeing these videos as well. Well, like always, we're trying to enjoy ourselves on a vacation right now. And so, again, I wanted you guys to have a little bit of content to watch while we're out and away. So hopefully that's benefiting you guys to see a video this week. Yeah, so there you have it. So until next time, take care of yourselves. God bless each and every one of you. We'll talk to you again real soon.